quick graph y equals the quantity of 2x squared and also y equals the quantity of 3x squared by hand. This is part of the family of functions series. We'll start off with y equals the quantity of 2x squared. The equation is of the form y equals a function of some constant times x, where in this case k is equal to 2. And we know that this compresses the parent graph by a factor of 1 over whatever k is. So in this case that will be 1/2, and it's horizontally, meaning it affects the x values, not the y values. So these are my table of values that I'm going to use because the x values can be taken half of easily. And so this is my graph of y, table of y equals the quantity of 2x squared. Notice the same y values. But my x coordinates are going to be multiplied by 1/2. That's that compression factor. Then 2 times, and then 2 comma 16. So 2 times 1/2 is 1 comma 4. The origin remains unchanged. Negative 1 comma 4, or we could use symmetry about the y-axis. And then negative 2 comma 16. So I'll go ahead and connect those 5 points and get a very skinny looking parabola compared to its parent function. Let's now look at y equals a quantity 3x squared, also of the same form, only this time k is equal to 3, which means our compression factor is going to be 1/3 horizontally, again, which affects the x's and not the y's. So I chose these 5 points to work with, and my y coordinates are still the same. I'm going to have to multiply each of my x coordinates by 1/3. That one's nice, 1 comma 9. 2 times 1/3 is 2/3. I can still plot that. It's a little weird, but it can be plotted. The origin is still unchanged. And again, I could use symmetry about the y-axis or reflect about the y-axis, or I could just go ahead and get negative 2/3 comma 4 and negative 1 comma 9. And comparing that to the parent function y equals x squared, you can see it is much thinner, much narrower.